Have I ever been in a mine in real life or cave? Yeah, yeah, I have. I went to a cavern. I don't want to like give its location away because I don't want to like dox myself. But uh, it was actually kind of terrifying. So I went in there with a group of people. I had 3 flashlights. And like the first part of the cave, you had to go in, you had to crawl on your hands and knees in water up to your chin with your head like scraping against the roof of the cave. Hey, we got the largemouth bass. And like crawling through there, I lost one of my flashlights. I had 3. And the other flashlight broke. So like 5 minutes into the cave, I'm down to my last flashlight, which is absolutely terrifying. But, you know, I'm with a big group of people, so like I'm not too worried. And like there are people outside the cave who know where we are, so like in the worst case scenario, like all you do is just sit still for many, many hours. All right, we got lake fish. Guessing these guys aren't around springtime because we haven't seen them. We can go back to the ocean, or we should go to the river for fish. Got it. But like the real scary thing was like we kept going down into this cave and it's very, very deep. And while I'm going through it, there were several parts where I was sliding down like mud, basically. And I slid down like several of those on the way in. And I was trying to, or we got to a point where I needed to climb a muddy hill. I could not do it by myself. Like I could not climb like that muddy slide on in under my own power. And that's when like it kind of hit me like how much at the mercy of everybody else I was with was. And like I recalled that like I slid down like several of those on the way down. And so I'm like, oh man, like I'd really be dead if I wasn't with a large group of people. Not like dead, but like I'd have to wait to be rescued. And that's kind of a scary thought. I don't like being in that position where like I rely on everybody else to live, especially when it's a position I put myself in. So like we make it all the way down to the bottom of the cave, right? And like it was really sold as an experience to me, right? They're like, okay, the final room of this cave is called the treasure room. And there's just this amazing piece of quartz in there. You gotta see it. And I pictured ice shoots. And in spring, okay, I can do that. And so like we get to the treasure room. And room was a huge exaggeration. It was a very narrow, crevice. I had to crawl in on my hands and knees, or not hands and knees, completely prone. You had to like inch with like your arms. It was rough getting back there. And when I get there, it's just a piece of quartz that was larger than average. That was the jewel in the treasure room. it wasn't for me. Okay, you're never going into a cave now? I mean, like, some people enjoy it. And, like, there's probably some great caves to hang out in. But, it wasn't a fantastic experience. I need to give... Do I need this shad for a fish board? My brother, they scammed me? Well, so it was actually a caving course I took for extra credit in college. So yeah, it cost a decent amount of money. So yeah, yep. A little bit of a scam, but like it was an experience. Like I wouldn't know I didn't like it unless I actually did it. I did it. Then I discovered how much I didn't like it. Maybe these fish aren't seasonal. Maybe they're just always around. The crevice course? Yeah. Well, like, I started trying to do, like, fun courses. Because I had finished all, like, my major and minor related courses. All I had left were, like, general elective stuff. And, you know, I didn't want my, like, college experience to suck, so what I did was a whole lot of, like, nonsensical things that didn't help me at all. Oh, what we got here? Money? Ale was worth money? All the blue jazz is worth exactly the same. All the tulips are exactly the same. With how much room they take up in your inventory, why would you ever want those? I guess for style reasons? Hey, that's enough money for a backpack. We did that. Our life doesn't have to suck anymore. Hello, dear. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. Summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out. Plan ahead. Thanks, Granny. And I need the gold parsnips. It's not working out. All the forageables. I can give all these dandelions to Penny. She'll love me forever. Vegetables I'm gonna sell. Like, Linus will just be happy with whatever I give him. I don't know about the daffodils. Somebody's gotta love daffodils. This one's worth money, though. Saw a video documentary thing, and the guy got stuck in a cave upside down, and bro, he died. I mean, yeah. That's why you go in with a lot of people and you make sure people know where you are and when you plan to check back in. If you're not back in, you know, a day, they send people to look for you. But he got stuck in a cave upside down. I mean, yeah, that could be pretty rough. I am imagine if there were people with him, he could have been helped. Did he go in there alone? I wouldn't recommend that. It's in a rescue squad and they couldn't get him out. Bro, he was stuck. Field amputation? I don't know, like, I don't know what to do in that case. Good luck, I guess. Can I not see the calendar from here? I want to know how many days are left in spring. What a nightmare. I mean, you still can't spend your life afraid of these kind of things. People die in so many stupid ways. I'm, in general, a big ball of anxiety myself. So I'm constantly worried. Mostly, like, for my kids. They're gonna do something stupid and die. I've been pretty good about not dying myself. Although, and don't test me on this, I may be immortal. One of my favorite stories to tell on stream. Sorry if anyone's ever heard this one before. One time in college, I met a runesmith. You know, I was just making small talk and somebody mentioned they were a runesmith. Now, I have no reason to doubt this, because I don't know what a runesmith does. And so I said, that sounds interesting. Can you make a rune that'll make me immortal? And she said, give me a second. And she went home, and I guess she studied, and she came back and said, here, what you want to do is like tattoo this on your body, but if that doesn't work, you want to like smear your blood on this and then read this incantation. She gave me like a 3-page long incantation. And I'm like, oh, okay. That seems legit. Anyway, was definitely not gonna do this every single day. But, you know, for a little while, could be fun. Do I want to take parsnips into town? I sell those parsnips. The rest of this, I'm gonna gift around. Anyway, so, yeah, I wasn't gonna tattoo it on myself, because I didn't believe that hard. Here, have a flower. You hate vegetables. Oh, you hate daffodils too. Well, don't you just have your own specific tastes? Here, you get a flower. You appreciate my flowers. So do I have permanent health? I mean, I haven't died once since I've done the thing. Here's a flower for you. What about you? You hate vegetables. You like flowers? Yeah. You like flowers? Flowers for everybody. For me? Yeah. Alright. Give me this backpack. Got a large pack. Inventory space is increased to 24. This is 24? Alright. How much for the next one? 10,000. Do you... Here. Have a parsnip. You get a parsnip. That dude likes a good parsnip. You guys like parsnips. How do I know she didn't trick me? Maybe the room took half my lifespan and gave it to her. I mean, does it look like I have half a lifespan? Thank you. This looks special. I mean, if it took half my lifespan, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead. I mean, I eat a lot of hot dogs. Like a lot of hot dogs. Like, hot dogs are really good, man, and you can just, like, you get, like, a microwavable dish, put 4 hot dogs in there, fill it with water, put it in the microwave, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Get some spicy cheese, you know, just like some American cheese with, like, jalapenos or habaneros or whatever kind of cheese. I like spicy, though. Then on any old slice of bread, hot dog buns are for suckers. And then, like, you've got the most filling meal you've ever had in your life. 4 hot dogs back to back. I eat them all at once. So good. And I can feel it in my chest every time I do. And you know what? Feels good. Feels like an achievement. But like, I mean, hot dogs are kind of like chicken nuggets. Like 4 is too many, for sure. Am I a big boy? I'm shaped exactly like my avatar. You can eat 1.5 max? Are you a small boy? Thank you. I mean, like, I only do it when I feel like I'm starving, but yeah, you're a small boy? I mean, that makes sense then. Alright, giving you gifts. Parsnips all around. You get your parsnip? There you go. Yo, Gus. Show parsnips. You could eat more if they're cooked over a fire because of the vibe, you know? Yeah. They are better over the fire, I will give you that. You! Dandelion. I already gave her a gift? I never remember. What about you? Dandelion? Doing? Okay. Give me more parsnips. As many as I can buy. Need to get back to the farm before sunset. You! Dandelion? I just can't keep track. How many days are in spring? 28. Question mark? Star things? I don't know what that means. Did I give you a thing? You get your parsnip? Yeah. We should make a special trip to the wizard. Give him a parsnip. But first I should plant these seeds. Chub frenzy in the mountains. Oh, that's right. Did I water these before I picked them? Huh. I hate this. Just let me through. Salmon berries. Forgot about those. Your true love is cheeseburgers. Do I like sausage on a bug too, or only hot dog? It's hard to find a food I don't love. And like, yeah, I would prefer a sausage 9 times out of 10. Get a bratwurst, you have to use mustard though. Them's the rules. I don't make them. Like a really good mustard, you know. Grey Poupon at least. Hey man, here's your parsnip. Many thanks. This item has some interesting properties. Yeah. Parse and the snip. Yeah, I do love a good cheeseburger. I'm embarrassed how long it took me to learn like the best way to cook a cheeseburger. Like it's just salt and pepper. That's it. Don't add any other fancy seasoning to it. And you cook it. Either grill it or put it in a frying pan on the stove. While that's cooking, you put the bun in a toaster oven. Get it nice and toasty, which keeps your burger from getting like super soggy and gross. That's it. That's all it takes to make like a really good burger. Alright. Where am I going? I think I'm going to the Chub Festival. Chub Frenzy, that's what they called it. But like, is that even a thing I care about? Do I have a barbecue? I do. I don't know, things tend to like cook better not outdoors. I'm not like a great grill master. I just have more finite control in the kitchen, you know? The things tend to come out better there. Although I love a good outdoor smoker. I've made some great things. I can't even like think of like what type of meat I cooked out there. It was just something. Like large slab of meat. And I can't remember any of the cuts at this point. What did I cook? I don't know, one of my favorite recipes for piles of meat is every Christmas I cook a giant Boston butt, which don't let that confuse you. That is the shoulder of the pig. And I've got the recipe down just about perfect. Like you cook it at like 250 degrees for like the entire day. With large hunks of pork, you want to cook it extremely slowly for a very long time. It comes out so nice. And you know, before I put it in the oven, I put on a rub, mostly onion powder, salt, garlic, just, you know, all the good stuff. Ooh, and right before you take it out, you bump it up from like 250 degrees Fahrenheit to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And you just kind of like incinerate it for like 5 minutes. And then like the outside turns into like crispy bacon, but on the inside it's so soft and juicy. Real good. Anyway, I like the food if you can't tell. I already had a dinosaur egg. I can just sell that one, right? No. Salmon berries like a foraging thing I need to do away with. Nope. Yeah, I got what I got. Guess I just sell it. Is that the kind you make pulled pork from? It would make good pulled pork. Like, I don't actually know what piece of pig you use to make pulled pork. I imagine you could use most any piece. Like, maybe, like, the belly. But yeah, I'd say this would be a great piece for it. Like, it kind of shreds nicely. It just kind of falls apart. Oh, I forgot I had this stuff. Okay. Did I sell a dinosaur egg? I think I did. Gotta get to bed. We'll worry about that in the morning. A cookout kit. Wait, are the salmon berries actually worth money? Oh, no, no. It's just that I sold a bunch of leeks and horseradishes. River jelly's worth that much? Dang. Can't believe we made all our money back.